Now, it's common that we tend to stick to concepts and principles that we are familiar with, and this is a common flaw that I see a lot of investors making. That is to take the local context of what we know about property investment into a brand new overseas market. Now, while many concepts can be similar, but it is the micro factors that make the whole lot of difference. It could be down to the kind of property type that is best primed for growth that we should be investing in the local market versus the overseas market. For example, a lot of Singaporeans get very excited when they look at apartments and condo in an overseas market. And the thing is, if they take the time to go and understand the local market, what they will find is that perhaps apartments and condos might not be the most sought after dwelling type, the property type in the country. So that's something that we need to watch out for, because that will also mean that the maximum growth potential might not come from apartments and condos in that country. It's important to understand the local dynamic and know what the local market actually demand of, instead of using what we are familiar with back in Singapore to look at the investment opportunities. Sometimes it could also be down to the size of the property. Most Singaporeans, when they see a slightly bigger size or a bigger size property as to what we are used to here in Singapore, they might think that that is a well-priced or good property option, not knowing that a lot of things are relative. What may seems to be a big size property to us may just be a normal or even smaller size property in the overseas market. And it could also be due to the PSF rate. A lot of Singaporeans know that properties here are extremely expensive, and when they go into another market altogether and they start to see a PSF rate that is lower, unknowingly that might trigger a value proposition, but more often than not, that may not be the case. Once again, it's relative to understand the PSF rate in the country and how it references to what's around it. So, it's in all, it's important to stick to the local dynamic, understand what the local is on a relative basis, and look through the lens of a local in that country, instead of bring what we are familiar with in Singapore over to the market.